So here's a wee experiment. For a long time I've been sitting watching this, well, a couple of weeks now, since I put in the Stone of Destiny. Chris wanted me, Chris is the nominator, I'm the nominee. He's the commissioner, I'm the commissionee. He wanted me to finish it off with two angled blocks of stone coming back towards the paving stones and blending in with the Stone of Destiny in the wall. So these two big blocks of granite have been put in at an 8-degree angle, sloping upwards to meet the Stone of Destiny. Now, it was always going to be hard at the best of times. I used PVA bond to create a very kind of gluey, sticky, sludgy, high viscosity concrete mix, because these very large blocks of granite will naturally they'll just collapse and sink. So you need something to support them. Now, you cannot put anything underneath them that is stone, because then you can't get them at the right angle and you can't get them into place. So it must just be onto the soft concrete. I tried putting a couple of blocks underneath, but it just doesn't work. So anyway, I got them in, and I'm quite pleased with the way I've got them in. I'll probably finish the edge of that one later, once it's all healed, hopefully. But here's what happened. Within about 15 minutes of me finishing, see that frost there? The locks in my car over there, my broken off the road car, seized up, so I can't lock the car. And of course it means that we're now below zero, we're at -3 or thereabouts. So will this mortar, this concrete, this PVA bonded mix, will it set at all? Well, usually I'd be finishing concrete within a few hours, or at the very latest the next day. But this is still like putty, it's still wet and spongy. And of course the experts say that concrete loses 50% of its strength if it's put in too low a temperature. Well, this doesn't matter about its compressive strength, it's more about its adhesive strength that's important here. So anyway, I've put a towel over it and a bin liner to keep the frost off. And the experiment for me will be, how is this going to set? I presume it is. I see that, looking around the side here, it hasn't even begun to cure. It's not even started setting. So I've no idea what's going to happen. I certainly don't want to lay it all again. I presume that given time, it will cure. It will just take longer. But I don't know. I mean, my knowledge of concrete is that Portland cement it's an exothermic reaction, and it produces heat as it cures. But of course that assumes it does cure. So I'm assuming that the heat inside below this, there's a heat about 6 inches of cement under these stones. I'm assuming that heats up as it cures, if it cures and stops it freezing and stuff. Anyway, I'll put the blankets back on, my bathroom towel, and we'll see how long, if at all, it takes to cure before we get to the finishing.